This is the Try Swim Coach podcast, where the most difficult leg of the triathlon becomes your friend, leaving your struggles and your competition behind you. TrySwimCoach.com, helping you to laugh at the water.
Welcome to Try Swim Coach. This is Kevin, and this is episode number 139. Happy New Year. This is 2020 already, and I hope you're doing well. Today, I'm going to talk about dropping the grind and still succeeding. I was listening to an audiobook on the subject of productivity, something I'm working on getting better at. The last chapter I read was about actually not working harder or doing more to be more productive. In fact, the author recommends spending hours away from your work in order to come up with ideas and inspiration. You may have heard that expression, you get your best ideas in the shower. This is what the author is referring to. When you are grinding away at your computer, you're not coming up with brilliant ideas. But out on a walk or a hike or run without headphones, you may come up with some of your best ideas yet. I've noticed this phenomenon in swimming too. If you are always working on something or trying to get to a faster interval or make every workout or every set filled with goals, you will be missing out. One, trying to be, quote, on all the time can easily lead to burnout. You must have some, quote, off time to get better at swimming, more efficient and faster. What does this mean? A few things that you can do to create that, quote, space to get better. One, mix in non-purpose parts of your swim workout. This can mean different things to different people. When I was a kid, it was often playing on the diving board for 20 minutes or playing sharks and minnows with a group. Maybe you can grab a kickboard and have a chat or just meditate for a bit. Perhaps you can do several lengths of breaststroke or side stroke or just float on your back or put on those giant diving fins and see what happens. Two, take a day or two or three off. Sometimes it's extremely important to have a break from things. You may have plateaued or you may just be feeling like mixing it up and going rock climbing or watching Netflix instead of swimming. That's A-okay. That break and then getting back to things can do wonders for your swim. Three, mix in random dry land to your workouts. Maybe you normally swim for an hour. Try doing 20 minutes of dry land. In other words, swim helpful workouts on land like planks, elastic tubing sets, or even just push-ups and squats before your swim. Four, count your strokes. It's that simple. Just count 1, 2, 3, 4. You can count per length or just count until you can't count anymore. It's sort of a meditation and focus exercise. Do 500 meters like this. Your only purpose here is counting, not trying to improve your stroke or make an interval. This can help with creating space with your swim and for focus in the open water. So there's a swimming specific purpose there too. And as usual, have fun and befriend the water. Thanks for listening. Go out there and have a great week of training. Have a fantastic 2020, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for listening to another episode of the Try Swim Coach podcast. If you like this show, consider giving us a 5-star review on iTunes, and we'll read it off on the next show. And to get the latest triathlon swimming tips, tricks, blogs, and podcasts, go to TrySwimCoach.com. See you next time. Until then, befriend the water.